I absolutely love, love, love shoulders. This one that we're doing here is an overhead press. I'm alternating doing these overhead presses. You can do both of the dumbbells at the same time, or you can do them alternating. And I'm doing alternating because it just feels better on my back, my lower back. I'm doing a Zoom class, so I recorded this. We have 4 rounds here. We're going to be doing a lot of different movements here. And if you don't have any weights at home, go ahead and grab something that's relatively heavy, like water bottles. Go look in your garage for things like paint cans or just anything relatively heavy that's going to challenge you. I'm wiping off my hands and getting a little sweaty in there. I had to bring the workouts inside because it's getting a little bit chilly outside in the garage. So this particular workout, actually this overhead press, is working all 3 heads of the shoulders, the front, the medial, and the rear shoulder. And it's getting a little heavy. I'm using 15-pound dumbbells here. I think we have one more round. And you can also do these with bands. I love working with bands and medicine balls. Anything that's heavy, you know, like I said before, just anything that's going to challenge your muscle. Because if it doesn't challenge you, it's pretty much not going to change you. So it's a multi-joint movement because you're using the shoulder joint and also the elbow. So it's a multi-joint movement. And now we're going into side lateral raises. And this actually works the sides of the shoulders, the anterior, there's posterior, medial, and anterior deltoid. And we're working the medial deltoid here. So bring the dumbbells up, not so much to the back, but raise them more to the front. Keep your elbows bent. This gives you a nice little shape in the side of the shoulder. You know, that little cap on the shoulder. I love this exercise. One that you can't really go heavy on unless you're super experienced and super advanced, because it is like a one joint movement. It's a small muscle group. This exercise is really effective for adding shape to the outer part of the shoulder. You can keep your reps high on these. I'm doing 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off interval training. Give us a little 10-second break there. And like I said, if you don't have anything heavy at home or anything like dumbbells at home, go ahead and grab some water bottles or something. Also with bands, you just strap the bands between your feet, on your feet. Just step on them, make sure they're in the arch of your foot so the bands don't pop up. And then you can do one at a time, alternate, or you can do both of them at the same time. You can do these with kettlebells, light kettlebells. I love the burn I get on these. Oof, good stuff. One of my favorites when I first started working out is because I got so many good results from these as far as shaping the shoulder area. Now we're going to rest. We got a little rest period there. Shoulders are pumped. Okay, grab your sip of water or aminos or whatever it is you're drinking to fuel up with. During this rest time, you want to make sure you're stretching, breathing, just taking a little breather. If you're a rock star, primed and ready to go ahead and just skip the rest period. Bicep curls, one of my other favorites. I have a lot of favorites. Shoulders are your elbows are pinned into your sides. Your shoulders are back and down away from the ears. Your shoulder blades are squeezed. Your elbows are squeezed into your sides. And you're just bringing the dumbbells up. And there goes a kitty cat. up and down. Make sure that when you come down that it's more of a negative when you come down. So work it on the way down. Don't just come down fast. Okay to come down or come up faster, but always go down slower on this exercise. That is your eccentric part of the move, and you need that for developing muscle tissue. I'm using 15-pound dumbbells, and they do get challenging here. I have 12 pounds in front of me, as you can see, sitting on the floor, and then there's 8 pounds. Oh my gosh, Sadie Rose. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. I just don't want to put her in a bedroom or anything, because then she starts whining and wants to come out. These are bent over lateral raises, so these are great for shaping the rear part of the shoulder. Elbows are bent. I could be bent a little bit more. I think the angle doesn't really show that very well, but keep your elbows bent. And these are 12s. 15s are a little too heavy. I keep jerking too much to get those 15s up, so I went to 12s. Grab something heavy, y'all. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified each time I upload new stuff. And if you really want to try a challenge, I got a 30-day challenge going on for November. I will drop a link below so that you can get in on this challenge. Don't get your panties in a wad, because it's not for the weak-hearted. It's a boot camp 30-day challenge, and it's going to challenge you mentally. You know, I'm always talking about that mental stuff going on. You got to pull that mental stuff out and use it, because it's in there. You just got to pull it out and use it. You got to find it and just focus and get this workout done. We're going to take a little breather after this one. Feel the burn. It's burning, it's burning. I look forward to that burn, actually. Okay, we have one more set here. Oh, see, even the 12 pounds gets harder. I should have grabbed the 8s. You see how you kind of lose your form, don't go through the full range of motion. Things get kind of sloppy. I like laughing. I like laughing during our Zoom classes. They're fun, and I'm enjoying them. So if you want to join me, I'll drop a link below so you can do that too. These are hammer curls. So I'm working with the 12 pounders here, and the palms are facing in, elbows are squeezed into your sides. Your shoulders are back and down. So squeeze those shoulder blades together back there. And make it tight. Just make your arms really super tight. This is a great one for the biceps. Another variation. Palms are in. Bring the dumbbells all the way up. And again, you want to get the negative right here, going down slow. Try not to jerk any of these movements. Just try your best to keep everything tight. How are we doing so far? You guys hanging in there? Take a nice little breather in between these sets, y'all. And if you have to, it's okay to just stop and skip around. You're working at your own pace, and that's a modification for you. Just go ahead and modify it to fit you. But this arm workout is like really serious training. It's 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes long, and it's nothing but arms and shoulders. And we do hit a little bit of abs in the end. We do throw in a little abs in the end. Good stuff. See, it's getting tough. It's getting tough. Exhale. Actually, you exhale on going down. I'm sorry, I had that backwards. You exhale on the exertion, so the hardest part. I told somebody that the other day, and they were like, well, it's all hard. Yep. Okay, now these are overhead tricep extensions. The abs have got to stay super tight on these to protect your lower back. I'm using 15-pound dumbbells here. And this hits the back of the arms really good. You know, the arm flap underneath your arm. This is great for that. Of course, you know, nutrition plays a huge role. You know that, right? Right. My diet consists of, I don't know, I'm eating a lot of fish these days. A lot of fish. I start with the banana as soon as I wake up. And I gulp down 16 ounces to 24 ounces of water before I even get up out of bed. I also eat some pineapple. And then probably a couple of hours later, I'm eating oatmeal and blueberries with a little bit of almond milk. And probably around, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock, I have a fish burrito. It's a low-carb tortilla. Salmon wrapped up in that with avocado. And then for dinner, I have probably a chicken salad or another fish taco. And it's really good, really good. I'm hung up on salmon for some reason. I go through phases. Do you go through phases? Like 1 week you may be hooked on something and the next week you can't stand it. Probably because I eat too much of it. I don't know. I eat when I'm hungry. I don't, oh yeah, these are outer curls. So you're bringing the dumbbells up outer, they're faced away from the midline of the body and you're just curling. Hitting another area of the bicep really good. Going into tricep kickbacks, another great move you can do for the back of the arm. These are hard to do heavy because it's a one joint movement. See right there at the elbow. Just make sure your elbow stays high and it's up and it doesn't drop. Just make sure there's, like, imagine a wall on your shoulder and elbow. And your elbow doesn't move away from the wall. If you can imagine that. Just keep the elbow up high, high, high. Back is nice and straight. Your focus should be down at the floor. So cocking the head up. Cervical stays in line with the spine. And these are tricep kickbacks. I think we got a couple more rounds here. You guys hang in there. Hang in there. You can also do these with bands. You know, I'm always talking about how you can do these with bands, water bottles, anything you can get heavy, get a hold of that's relatively heavy. It'll challenge you if you do that. Woo! We got one more round. Your arms should be pretty fatigued right now. Yeah, they should be pretty fatigued. I don't know why I laugh about that all the time because I think it's just great. I don't know. I laugh all the time. Not all the time, most of the time. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, you know I've had enough when I start throwing them down. Wiping the sweat off. All right, here we go. Elbow up high. Now, if that elbow starts to drop, you know you're losing your form, so go ahead and grab some light weights or just no weight at all and just squeeze your hands. Make a fist with your hands and just keep your arms tight, as long as it's tight. Woohoo! Yes, ma'am. If y'all want to do some online training with me, I'm going to drop a link below so you can do that. Just click on the link, online training, and oh well, here we go. Or you can contact me. I'll leave a message at the bottom, a link, so you can contact me. Lots of ways we can do this. Back to overhead tricep extensions. Ooh. We're hitting the back of the arms really good. So there's a lot of sets that we're doing here. A lot of repetitions we're doing. Now, if you're out to build muscle, you need to rest longer, pick a heavier weight, and stick to like 4 to 6 repetitions. That's if you want to build. And of course, nutrition plays a huge role. It's probably 90% of it. If you want to tone and just build some lean muscle tissue and not really build muscle size, go ahead and stick to 15 to 20 repetitions, even higher than that. Oh, and these are scissors. Oh yeah, scissors. We're going to stop with the abs. Twist the torso. There you go. Exhale. I say you just blow on the knee. Make sure the legs are straight, and that's it. Did you guys finish all that? Did you finish? Ooh, I felt great after this workout. I'm going to take my shoes off now. Grab a sip of aminos. And we are going to stretch, because you know that's a big part of it too, flexibility, the most neglected component of physical fitness. So always stretch after. Stretching out the shoulders really good. And this feels good every time you work out. What happens is your muscles, they tighten up. And they pull at your joints. So you have to stretch them back out. Overhead, tricep stretch. You guys did good. Give yourself a pat on the back while you're there. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. And I'm going to leave some important links below so you can contact me. Get in on the 30-day challenge. It's a challenge. It's not for the faint-hearted. Just a heads up. I'm getting the forearm, inside the forearm. And stretch it back. I got 2 broken fingers, y'all. No excuse. No excuse. 2 broken fingers. I just worked through it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. And we will see you in the next video. Peace out.